insider Frank Seravalli joins us now. Obviously, the whole hockey world buzzing about the injury for Logan Cooley. What's the latest on that injury? We remember him going down Saturday in St. Louis.
Yeah, Tony, that was a tough one to watch, and it appears at this point in time that Logan Cooley and the Utah Mammoth have dodged a pretty significant bullet here. The initial report from Utah Mammoth team doctors was that Cooley sustained a quad contusion on that unfortunate contact in the neutral zone there, and you can see it just kind of connect with the quad, which narrowly avoided missing the knee. We saw another knee injury, of course, this week with Kyle Palmieri. This time it seems that Logan Cooley is much better off. He did walk to the team bus under his own power on Saturday night. And look, this is a guy who's been near a point per game, signed an 8-year, $80 million contract for the Utah Mammoth extension earlier this season. And so a big part of their future, and luckily for them, at least this season, still very much part of their present.
A budding star at 21 years of age. On to this one. Canadian fans are very concerned about the Leafs and the Oilers. Which of these teams that has been really disappointing to this point will be more aggressive at the trade deadline, Leafs or Oilers?
Tony, I think at this point in time, it's fair to say that the Edmonton Oilers are likely to be more aggressive. Now, the Leafs entered this season with expectations picking up where they left off, even without Mitch Marner this season, to be a Stanley Cup contender, to be a firm playoff team. They're in a spot where they don't really know what to move out of their lineup. It's not going to be any of the core pieces. They don't really want to trade any futures. So that means you're left picking from some of the roster that remains that's not in either one of those categories. And that's not exactly a position of strength to be dealing from. But the Edmonton Oilers, coming off of 2 straight trips to the Stanley Cup final, this is a team that expected to be a lot better than they've been this season, much like the Leafs, but they've got a different set of priorities. They're not in a year of transition. They're trying to take advantage of this window that they have 3 more playoff runs, at least guaranteed on paper with Connor McDavid. And the first place that it starts with the Oilers is their goaltending. They've been checking out the market. They've been making calls, but they haven't found anything yet that they believe will move the needle and put this team in a better position moving forward. So right now, for the time being, it's Stuart Skinner and Cal Pickard, at least probably until around the holidays, but Stan Bowman continues to make calls, and they're hoping that as Edmonton's schedule normalizes here after playing 16 of their first 25 games on the road, that at this point in time, their record will improve as their schedule normalizes.
Intriguing information there. To the other end of the spectrum, which of these 4 teams, all on the rise, will be most aggressive at the deadline? Anaheim, San Jose, Seattle, or Utah?
All really good choices, but I'm going to go with the Utah Mammoth because they recognize that the time to make a move in this jumbled Western Conference is right now. They've got the pieces in place. Logan Cooley, who we talked about earlier in the segment, such a huge part of it. JJ Peterka, they added over the summer, one of the top moves of the offseason, a guy who perfectly fits their age scheme. They've got just about everything moving in the right direction, short of Sean Durzi being hurt to start this year, except they had a really tough month of November. So they're a team that I have eyes on even before the deadline to perhaps be a little bit more aggressive, to find other pieces that fit their lineup for the here and now. They've got picks, prospects, and also cap space to deal from. So the world is Bill Armstrong's oyster as general manager. It's about going out and trying to find that extra fit to put this team over the top, because they know that their window is just opening and the year to make the playoffs, to take that step forward, is right in front of them.
Great intel and insights as always. Thanks so much for joining us, Frank Seravalli.